Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morning Glory Podcast. I'm your host, Goop, the comedian, and welcome to the Morning Glory Podcast. Happy legalization, everybody. I am officially allowed to actually, say that Canes, we're allowed to smoke weed. And I have some special guests for this special episode. These guys are some good friends of mine, and I'd like to welcome both, ladies and gentlemen, the creators of hashtag Twitter Karaoke, Dayton J and RayRoc. How you boys doing?
Feeling good. Hey, I brought you a gift, bud. Here's a steamroller for you.
It looks dope, man. It looks dope. That looks like old school grandpa style.
Oh, it is, but oh boy, it'd take your head off.
This one is the more updated version where it's got water in the glass. So it's a little bit more high. It's a little bit more high tech. What's that?
Put ice in it?
No, it can't fit the ice in there, unfortunately. No, it's just it could fit iced tea, maybe, but I don't know how that would get us chase. But ladies and gentlemen, that is RayRoc, who is wearing the headphones, and on his right we have Dayton J. Dayton, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah,
living the dream still.
Hey, you know what? You are living the dream because you fucking skyrocketed with Twitter Karaoke, man. Where did that... Okay, that is the reason why we're all here, is because all of you watching, these two created something very special where all of you are having so much fun doing these days. So, Dayton, tell me, where did this start?
To be fair, it was started off as a joke. You know, I sent out a few tweets, basically blank tweets saying, listen to me sing, hashtag Twitter Karaoke, then nothing, because it's Twitter. And then, you know, me and Ray Skyped, we spoke about, you know, the potential that it had, and it could be a whole lot of fun. And, you know, me and Ray started singing, and, you know, we soon realised, you know, that it could actually help people, you know. It's you know, I've suffered a little bit with anxiety in the past and things, and probably from quitting the drugs. Yeah, so as soon as I stopped smoking weed and taking cocaine, then I got all the hell fucked up, and so I thought, well, you know, let's just get some balls, start singing, see if we can get other people to join in. Just, you know, and a lot of the people we speak to, I mean, no disrespect, but a lot of them have a similar kind of anxiety issues and things like that. So we thought, well, this could help. So we just put it out there and had a whole lot of fun doing it.
Hey, Dave, you mind if I step in for a second?
Yeah, step in.
Okay, so when this started, mind you, this is Day and I going back and forth with Twitter Karaoke. This is for about a month before anybody really even caught wind of it.
Nice.
There was maybe 5 people tagged into it. Then, slowly but surely, you know, I forget which one of us did it, or it could have been even the same day. The point of it really was, like they said, you know, it was to drop, you know, any fears of, you know, anxieties, and barely any of us can really sing, you know what I mean, let alone be in front of a camera. And it was just to shed all that and just put yourself out there and have fun, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And as you well know, the group of people that we all, you know, are with are a great bunch of people, you know, and everybody supported everybody, and all of a sudden it just caught. And at one point we had about just over a dozen people all, you know, which a lot happened to be your patrons, you know, started joining in. when you joined in yourself, Coop, then that was when you added a whole new dynamic too, because then the comedy kicked in with it when you started in with Adam, you know, and that opened up a whole new door, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people are, you know, comfortable in front of a camera, some people aren't, you know, and no matter what the, you know, it is, it's not easy. It takes balls to sing a song in front of, you know, you see how many, you know, be it 30 views or 2,000 views, you know, it's... So I just wanted to add that part. It was about a month before it actually caught, and then when it did, there was just 2 months, 3 months, you know, and it went, you know, and it just caught all over the place.
Yeah, you guys have done a great thing too, because so many people are now feeling happy of being part of what you guys are doing, and they feel relaxed, they feel comfortable doing it. Like, I think the original idea that you guys had is you only do it on Sundays, right? That was the original plan.
But it was 1 week. That was the original concept. And then all of a sudden, so many people started doing it. And once you pop the cherry, you do that first one, then it's like, okay, you know, like you get feedback. You know, it's like, oh, this is kind of fun. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just everything fades away. You know.
Have you guys ever came across a point where, like, now somebody has already copied the song that you've done on Twitter Karaoke and be like, hey, you can't do that?
Actually, between Day and I, and we've asked each other to actually do, you know, on 2 occasions. There was a song that he did that I redid, and a song that I did that I asked Day to redo. And as far as I'm aware of, those are the only 2 dubbed songs, and they were mutually agreed to be redone. But other than that, nobody copied anybody. Everybody came up with their own original songs, and
well, they can't be original if we're just singing somebody else that wrote the lyrics. But I get your point. No, we're all having so much fun doing it, right? Now, Dayton, is there anything that you want to, like, increase doing with the Twitter Karaoke? Is there more things that you want to do with it?
Well, I'd love it just to continue, really. I mean, the last couple of weeks, there's been a few less singers. I don't think it's a big deal or anything like that. Yeah, I think it's just, you know, like, everything has highs and lows. Mm-hmm. So I just want it to keep going, because, like, even if it is just one person singing, if we're reaching one person and getting them to be confident and believe in themselves, then it's a win. You know, it's that's it, really. Just keep it going. I mean,
you also can nag the people to death like JoeCronin.
Hey, what the fuck, man? Where's everyone now?
Oh, but no, you guys have done a great job right now. And Dayton, I can see you doing so many things. For me, it all started with that video I caught that you had pinned on the top. It was a very old song. I can't remember the song, but I just all I remember is "Woke in My Heart" and something. I can't remember what that song is, but it's pinned at the top.
Oh my God, yes, I remember that. That was like the first song.
Was it Build Me a Buttercup? Was it Build Me a Buttercup?
No.
No, but it was the first song you did.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what that. So many.
Yeah, I think it's the one that was pinned to your Twitter for a while. So that was the one that I caught wind of, and then I just like, hey, this is fucking awesome what you guys are doing. And then Ray did his little jamming thing on the drums, and then it was fucking, yo, I wanted to get on to this shit. So it was like, all right, well, I'm not a singer, so I'll just bring a little comedy. Wait. The first song that I sang was "Get a Job," I think, on there. That was my first one. Yeah, it was.
I need one of those. I need a job.
Hey, well, you know what? Hey, making the world a better place is a part-time job. You know, especially with all the stupidity going on in the world. It's good to see that you guys are creating a positive vibe for people, right? But I did see something that you wanted to try. I mean, what was it? Are you trying a new game where you want to do a different song of the day for 30 days or something like that? A different song with a title in it or something?
On all 30 days, it's a different. They ask you a different question. You know, like a song from the year you were born, or a song that reminds you of your teens. You know, song. You know, a song you want played at your wedding. Every day, they give you a different caption. And for me, being, you know, for me personally, being a musician, it's so hard to pick just one song because, although, yeah, like. A lot of misconceptions about myself is I'm just a straight-up headbanger rocker. That is true, but it's not, because I love all music, you know, like, I mean, when I'm left to my own devices, like, like, headphones right now, you know, like, I'm constantly listening to music, like, I can't.
I don't have a good soundtrack for this episode for you, but I'll send you some background music. Thanks for the...
I the karaoke songs.
I might get a copyright strike there if you do that. But speaking of which, have you now? I know RayRoc, you're a big artist yourself. You create music, and he's gonna demonstrate a little bit some of his music later on. But Dayton, I want to go to you a little bit more. Have you ever been like part of a band or anything like that, or have you gone out and done karaoke at bars or anything?
Yeah, been wasted in the past. I've done a little bit of singing in bars, but that's it.
Okay, so other than that, it's like, so there are many opportunities that you can do with this Twitter karaoke thing. So the only goal that you want to do is just have more people just being part of it.
Yeah, just so more people are having fun. You know, that's all. It's what it's about. Like I say, just letting go of the anxieties and fears and just having fun. You know, everyone that we've met through it, they're all great people. So it's like, why would we want to stop that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's keep it going. It's like, sing anything you want, sing however you want. You know, sing fucking opera if you want. It's like,
I've got something that'd be fun. If you start a lyric and then have somebody and pass it off to somebody in the group, and then have them continue on the song, and then by the end of the whole song, everybody might be able to sing a part of the lyric. So that's a
great idea. It's like a Twitter choir.
Oh, man.
That's the next hashtag coming your way. Twitter choir.
You know what's funny? I tried earlier. If you guys noticed, I did what was called reverse Twitter karaoke, and that's where the running joke started between you and I, Coop.
So yeah,
sitting out front with two drum pads, you know, and that was it, you know, and my feet just against the deck. And the point to that, what I wanted to catch was whether you played guitar or bass or whatever it may have been, you know, other than just singing, you know, karaoke. Like if you were a musician or are a musician or a comedian or whatever it may be, if you wanted to showcase something else, I mean, I'm not trying to duplicate America's Got Talent or anything like that, but I'm just saying, that was the reverse Twitter karaoke part of the deal. Like, if you wanted to, you know, do something different, you know what I mean? Like, if you didn't want to sing a song, or, like I said, many of us can't sing a lick, you know what I mean? I can't.
When you said reverse karaoke, I thought you would have to sing the whole lyrics backwards.
Jonathan Davis, I don't think
that's like some devil stuff, putting the song on backwards and hearing some secret lyrics or something.
John Davis is the only person I know that can do that legitimately in reverse, which is ridiculous. But that was reverse was supposed to. My intentions with that was, and I never actually really like they knew about it, you know what I mean? But that was just, you know, that. You know, and I did it in a ghetto fashion. That was just with drum pads and, you know, a song playing in the background, you know, with the drums cut out. You know, that's just banging, you know, my feet and that. But, you know, like, because I know quite a few people that play guitar, you know, be it acoustic, electric, or the bass, or, you know, or whatever it may be, you know, just to continue, you know, because after a while you hit, like, Day and I've sung so many songs, like, you get to a point where it's like,
do you have to say?
You start going blank. Like, you know it's 1,000 songs, you know what I mean? But it's like, I can't even come close to touching it. And it's already funny enough, you know, it's supposed to be fun, but at a point, you know, you almost get frustrated because it's like, you know, it just sounds like a chicken dying, you know? It's like...
So like there's got to be so many ways of getting more people involved in it as well, because as you said, you sang so many songs, you're running out of ideas. What have you guys ever made your own songs that you wanted to do on Twitter or karaoke yet?
No, that is an idea though.
That sounds
the cheesiest, lamest song ever. that could work.
Hey, well, it'd be.
And I still need to go on to reverse Twitter karaoke and play the spoons too.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting wicked with the spoons. I got them right next to my drums behind me, dude. I still mess with the spoons constantly. I'm getting pretty good with them suckers, man.
I tell you what, though. I mean, this is the first I haven't told. I haven't even spoken to Ray about this one. As an idea I had about the Twitter karaoke is the outtakes, because you know, like you're recording a song. There's no way you're getting that right first time to post it on Twitter.
Right.
And I've fucked up so many times. I come close to throwing my phone around and things like that. And it's like I was thinking maybe post some of them videos, the outtakes. You know, nothing better than embarrassing yourself.
Bloopers are always great, man. Bloopers are always great.
And see, me, it's funny, because I have told Day this before. I record a song, Day was the one that actually talked me into watching them back. I record them and post them. Like, I don't know what they sound like, how they were, what they were. I just record and just know when to end it. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. I never would listen to it back. I'm like, screw it, fuck it, boom, here.
Yeah, yeah, you're...
songs, you know what I mean? As far as original stuff, now, I don't write lyrics, but I do write music. So that's the difference for me. You know, I'm not a singer, I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could. I mean, there's maybe 2 or 3 songs that I can possibly legit sing that I had on stage while in a band, but
and
that's not...
So speaking of bands, I've talked with Ray many times how he's a drummer. He's a professional drummer. What other musical instruments have you both ever played?
None for me. None for me.
Really? You've never tried anything in like middle school or anything like that, or?
Yeah, I think the violin. The violin.
Really?
The teacher gave us toffee.
Oh man, I would love to see Dayton rock a violin, man. When I was in the band in middle school, I was originally trying out for the alto sax. That was my dream. I wanted to be the cool dude that plays the sax that all the chicks fucking dig with the shades on stage, right? But no. Instead, I sucked, and I sucked so badly that the teacher had me switch to the trombone instead. So, so instead, I became the fucking tromboner of the class, and I became the boner of the whole class and everything. It's a joke, man. But I was good at it. I had the reach, you know. A boner's got to have a good reach. My apologies if Road Dogg is it's getting a little off track for him if he's watching, but I just that's a good thing about all of us. We all have a sense of humor. It doesn't matter, and we're all just having a good time with the Twitter karaoke, right? And that's the most important thing. especially if I sing "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey, what's going on, little man?
Now that you said that, Coop, you just may have to do I Can Believe I Can Fly Twitter karaoke.
Copyright strike. Because this is going to go on YouTube, and Because I'll do it on a separate thing, so Twitter won't ban the shit out of me, and I can get a bunch of views for it instead. But who was that? Who was that, Dayton? Was that your alarm clock that you gotta get going soon?
Yeah, it's my son saying I need to take him to the doctors.
Oh, okay. Well then, hey.
I think I've got about 4 minutes.
Oh, well then we'll give you 4 minutes of stage time here. Do you have anything that you want to promote?
What? Can you say that again? Sorry, please go.
Oh, I was saying, go ahead. You got 4 minutes to promote whatever you want. Go ahead and tell everybody where we can find you in that.
I just want to promote this little man, my son, Finley.
Oh, Finley, man, you're a big star.
Hey, buddy.
Are you at
This little man saved my life. Honestly, like I said before about quitting the drugs and everything, it's all for him. You know, so.
You got a great dad, bud. You got
anything other than.
Oh, well, hey, you gotta go check out his Twitter at least. You know, you gotta go find where the Twitter karaoke's are coming from.
Well, it's at Dayton Jade. At Dayton Jade at Twitter, and I am on Instagram as Dayton J UK. I don't use Facebook no more, so scratch that one.
Don't worry about Facebook. It's a pain in the arse anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Well, then I want to thank you, Dayton, and please, hopefully, come back on the Morning Glory podcast, and we'll have to create some of our own songs that we can sing for an episode, just for the audience out there.
That's the way to do a duet or a triet. Oh my God! There you go.
We got.
That's the one.
I think we'll have to.
I really want to thank you for letting me on. It was an honor, honestly.
Hey, come on anytime, man. You're RayRoc's family. You're part of the Patreon family. So, hey, thank you so much for what you do.
Yeah, thank you. Right, I've got to go off. So, love you both.
All right.
Love you all.
Brother.
Right. See you later. Bye.
I got two on one. Daddy, I got two people on one.
All right, there's a little bonus feature. Hey everybody, I want to thank everybody that was here live for the Morning Glory podcast. If you want to watch the full episode, it's available at patreon.com/CoopTheComedian. I want to thank all the people that have been in the live chat room watching this episode. I want to thank RayRoc, and I want to thank Dayton J for being my special guest for this episode. I want to thank my Patreon family for the ones that are keeping my dreams alive, for helping me afford to do the things I want to do. You are the reason why I'm doing these shows on Morning Glory Podcast, and I would love for all of you to be part of the Patreon family. Just go to patreon.com/CoopTheComedian. You get special rewards like these podcast episodes. There's about 40 episodes of the Morning Glory podcast available on Patreon, and this is what Patreon is doing. It's giving you exclusive only content. So I highly recommend, if you guys want to be part of a growing family, Patreon is the way to go. And there's tons of things you can go check out there. I've got 40 stand-up sets you guys can check out as well. But once again, I want to thank my special guests, RayRoc and Dayton J, for being part of this episode. And I want to thank all of you in the chat room, especially the new people that were here. Renee, I saw Grigster. It's been a while since I've seen him. Thanks so much for dropping in. I saw Indigo, who's been my longest supporter here. I thank her for being just an amazing human being and just going out and supporting everybody. So make sure you go check out the full episode, patreon.com/CoopTheComedian. Have a great weekend, everybody.